Well, howdy, loved ones. It is old Clawbah Eyes. I am back. It is another Friday edition of the Predator Roast, and I've been very, very anxious about this one. I've been wanting to do this guy's footage for a very, very long time. This is our boy Johnny Dupee, Johnny Connecticut, Johnny Santorum. He's got so many cool names. Hey, Mwali, best friend. Hey, Latoya, Red. Becca, Mini Syllables, Scarlet, TCaP Recipes. How's it going, everybody? What's going on, Vaughn? All right, so yeah, this is our guy, Johnny Dupee. I'll tell you, I remember when they did the Kickstarter for this, and I think it was Joey. It was probably Joey who released the initial the photos of these guys, and I'm telling you, I thought Johnny Dupee, look at that mugshot. I thought Johnny Dupee was going to be our next Lorne. I really had high hopes for you, Johnny. What's up, Jackie? What's up, Unreal, Spencer, Booker, Red, Vaughn, Brandice, Jackie? How's everybody doing tonight? What's up? Off the verge. Hello. Hey, Clawbah. So, yeah, Johnny Dupee, 40 years old, looking to meet a 13-year-old girl named Bailey. And apparently another decoy named Brittany. Who's Brittany? Who's Brittany? Yep, Johnny Dupee, baby. One of my favorites. What's going on? Ducey and Andy. Michael. Happy Friday to everybody. All right, let's get into this Johnny Dupee footage. In the original video, this is from Joey's channel. It's the John Dupee Immersion pack, which I absolutely love that Joey is doing. He's got the Sokol one. He's got Dupee. I think he's got Velez. He's got a few of these guys. What's up, Insanity? What's up, Michelle? Yeah, John Dupee dressed to the nines, baby. Okay, let's get into this footage, man. And again, I say this almost every week with these HVP guys, but they are about the creepiest group of guys that you'll ever come across. They're all such creeps, man. Oh, okay, Mini Syllables. He had lots of...
Hello.
Hey, boo. Where are you?
What's up, Victoria?
I'm outside. My sister just got back in the car.
Oh, okay. Just go through the back door so nobody sees.
Everything this guy says is just... He says it in a really creepy way, and I don't know if he's trying to be, like, seductive Johnny Santorum, or if he's trying to be... Or if that's just his voice, if he's just, like... Well, no, that's actually not his voice, because he wasn't all seductive with Chris. I don't know what the effect he's trying to go for here is... But he comes off as a goddamn creep. Just go to the back doors and no one sees you. That's got to be a red flag, Johnny.
All right, I'm at the back door.
Just go in.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Everything about this guy is just, again, this is another... I'm beating a dead horse, but like every one of these HVP guys is so creepy. You got this guy who is like 6'1" and 86 pounds, and he's walking around with a bag of Snapple that's heavier than him.
Hey.
At least he was dressed kind of nice, though. Johnny Santorum. He's wearing his Nines shirt underneath that dope ass sweater.
What did you bring? What did you bring?
What's up, Doctor? What's up, Lorne Identity, Miss Tackleman?
That's all I have. That's all I need. That's all I want.
Unreal SVT donated $1.
Thank you, Unreal.
You supposedly are a so-called cocksucker.
I have been told that I am supposedly a cocksucker, a so-called cocksucker. Thank you, Unreal. Supposedly.
Show me.
Man, he is like beaming right now. That expression is going to it's going to change real quick. But look at how happy Johnny Santorum is.
shit.
If you haven't seen Mike V's video where Mike V does an impression of this guy with like the faces, like it's really definitely worth watching. She's not even. She doesn't even want to take it. Look how far away nervous Nellie is from Johnny Dupee. I can't say that I blame her. What's up, Bob? He is scary, man. He's a scary dude. What's up, Shin?
What kind is it?
It's your favorite. It's iced tea. Man, that just shows you that the budget for HVP was, I think they spent it all on cameras and little effects, because now they're making the Predators bring their own iced tea and brownies and cookies and shit.
Thank you.
Man,
It's so nice to finally see
he is so smooth. I wonder what he thought when he looked at. He had to have looked at the mirror and said, "Man, Bailey is gonna fucking fall in love with me. Look at me. I'm Johnny Connecticut."
This is crazy.
Yeah, I'm sure he's wearing like aqua velva or something. He's probably wearing Drakkar.
Yeah, I'm really nervous.
Why?
I've never done this.
Why wouldn't she be, Johnny? Look at you. Look how fucking creepy you are. He's just like hunched over. He's almost in attack mode. Poor nervous Nellie. She's terrified of every single one of these people. Oh, thank you, Melvin. Melvin just subscribed. God bless
Have
you.
you?
No.
So what do you want to do?
What's up, Codename?
I don't know.
As soon as what's funny about this is like as soon as she didn't even like want to engage with creepy ass Johnny Dupee. She, as soon as he said a hug, she just fucking bolted out the door. I can't say I blame her. Look at that big ass jug of iced tea he bought her too. Johnny Dupee.
Hey, Boo. Hey. Get a seat right around that stool right there in front of us.
And I'll tell you, that right there is my favorite of all time. All of the Chris Hansen trolls. That is my favorite one. When Chris Hansen comes out and says, "Hey, Boo."
Oh, right there. Please have a
Come on, John, put your fucking phone up. Honestly, who are you texting right now, John? No one's looking for you, Johnny Connecticut.
Right there.
That fucking Manzi did the same shit. All of these guys did the same shit. Like they're pretending to be texting their women's. Come on, Johnny. Nobody's looking for you.
Set the phone down, please. What is your plan here tonight?
Yeah, his mood changed really, really quick.
Just hang out, watch football?
Hang out and watch football with whom?
With her.
Who's her?
With Bailey.
Bailey. And how did you meet Bailey exactly?
Through Whisper.
Whisper.
Why were you on fucking Whisper, Johnny Connecticut?
And you know how...
And I mean, it's been pointed out by almost everybody who's done this footage, but look at the veins in his neck just pulsating.
How old Bailey is.
And that shirt he's wearing is like 8 sizes too big. I think Johnny Dupee is trying to like look a little bit more like swollen buff. So he's wearing this like oversized t-shirt.
She's 14.
14.
Mm-hmm.
Happy birthday, Molly. Oh, Molly, I'm sorry. I went this whole stream without even wishing you a happy birthday. I feel I'm like the worst best friend ever. What's up, DR Moore? What's up, Penelope?
I told you she's 13. Not that that matters.
Mm-hmm. And again, I don't understand the point of these guys lying. Like, I mean, Johnny Connecticut knew that this girl was 13. Why say 14? Is it going to make things any better for you? High Tex is up there. Yeah, Chris Hansen in Hansen versus Predator, he was in like mega troll mode. Like he was really just like fucking with these guys, something terrible.
How old are you?
30.
30. And why would you at 30 think it would be okay
What's
to
up,
hang
Lens?
out with a 13-year-old girl home alone?
Yeah, 2 touchdowns.
I mean, we just hit it off, friends.
You hit it off with a 13-year-old girl.
We were just talking.
Just talking. Well, now you're here. This is more than talk.
I know, we just came to hang out. You know, I
And
brought
what, get a hug?
and watch football.
Watch football.
Yep.
Who's playing tonight?
Steelers and the Ravens.
The iconic Steelers and the Ravens. And this guy's like, I don't know if it's a Wikipedia or if it's Reddit, but on this guy's page, his catchphrase is Steelers and the Ravens. and his alias are Johnny Connecticut, Johnny Santorum, and Boo.
I had no intentions with nothing.
No intentions of...
Nope.
Well, John, what do you do for a living?
What's up, okay, Boomer?
I was working at UPS.
UPS. Mm-hmm. And did you walk here?
I don't know. Like, this guy couldn't have been working at UPS too long, because if he was a package handler, if he was working in a warehouse at UPS, this guy couldn't have lasted too long. That's a grueling fucking job. And that's not something that Johnny Connecticut can handle, I don't think.
Here today, or?
No, my sister dropped me off.
You don't have a driver's license?
And he gets dropped off by his sister. Like, can it get any worse for you, Johnny Dupee? Can you be any more fucking pathetic?
Yeah, I do.
No car?
No.
What's up,
So
Snake?
what do you do at UPS?
I was a package handler.
Package handler. You're not there anymore?
No.
What do you do now?
I bet you he was there like 3 days. I bet you he did the drug test, he did the orientation, and then he was out of there as soon as he found out like how hard the work is.
Nothing.
Besides go online and try to talk to young girls?
I don't try to talk to... I just try to find...
Did that
a girl to
night,
talk
Johnny.
to
What's up,
and
Indiana?
hang out, whatever.
And how many times have you done this with somebody?
His hair looks like it was drawn out with a crayon. That's the thing. What's up with his hair? It doesn't, he just doesn't know which way he wants to go with it. Does he want to push it back? Does he want to give it a little spike? He should just shave it and just start all over.
Who's 13, 14 years old?
Never.
Yeah, who was going to give him well, I'll tell you, Molly, he was planning on staying there. I think his sister is probably going to give him a ride home the next day.
Ever talked to another girl who said she was 13?
Nope.
I'm going to a sleepover at Bailey's house.
But who's Brittany?
Who's Brittany?
He does
That
look
was
like
the
a
other girl you
skeleton.
were talking to.
He's got those BDS eyes too. His
When was this?
face looks like it's about to cave
Within the
in.
last few weeks?
Johnny can't keep his underage girls.
So you say
He can't keep track of his underage girls. Bailey, Brittany.
to Bailey on Whisper
What's up, Jay?
that you're 30, how old are you? She says 13. You
Johnny,
say,
last
you're not
tenka.
13 in that pic? Yes, I'll be 14 next month. That's pretty clear. You remember that, right? Mm-hmm. You do. And later you tell her, I would love to be the first guy
I love when these guys are on the hot seat, man. Like, look how uncomfortable Johnny Santorum is.
to make you blank if you wanted me to, and I wanted to. Feel me inside you, baby.
What's up, Suffer? What's up, Nick? What's up, Miss Tree?
Has that line ever worked for you before?
Never.
No.
At least you admit it. At least you admit it, Johnny Connecticut. This guy was actually married and has a son, too. So, unlike Lauren, at least this guy's gotten laid before at least once.
Then why do you do that
Every time I look at his hair, though, it looks like he's wearing like a hairnet.
now?
I don't know what he was thinking with his
There's-
hairstyle.
Well, what am I to make of this?
What's up, Whoopie Pie?
There was no intentions made.
See, doesn't it look like he's wearing like a hairnet or something? Like, what's this like strand like right here? Like, what is this? What is this situation going on right here? Is this one long continuous hair? Is he wearing a hairnet? Safety first, Bailey. I brought condoms and my hairnet.
Made by it.
That shows clear intent.
He's very methy looking.
I want you to feel me inside you. What did you mean by that exactly? And then you talk about that you and a bunch of people snuck into a mansion and partied for days.
Badass Johnny Dupee sneaking into mansions and partying. Johnny Dupee, does the fun ever stop with Johnny Dupee?
Where was that?
That must have been Johnny Connecticut. That's his fun alter ego. Johnny Santorum is his badass. That's his badass alter ego, and Johnny Connecticut. That's the fun loving one. That's probably the one who broke into the mansion and partied it up.
Mansion.
That was a while ago.
How long ago?
Maybe 8, 9 years ago.
Oh, so it was a long time ago.
Yeah.
8, 9 years ago, when you were in your 30s, you were breaking into mansions and partying in your 30s, Johnny Santorum. Or that was John. I'm sorry, that was Johnny Connecticut who did that.
Does not look very good for you, John. The chat, the appearance,
It's a comb over? Yeah, maybe it is a comb over, but
the Cheetos, the dark chocolate. Did you bring condoms with you?
it's a really weird. That's a really weird comb over. I don't know what to make of it. It's just like there's like this. it's almost like there's like a treasure map on him or something.
Not in your pockets.
Nope.
But you see how this looks.
Maybe that's what the Cheetos are.
Absolutely. I mean,
You're 30 years old. The girl.
Oh, he's not 30 though, Chris Hansen. How old is he? How old is he actually? What's up, Gehu? Michael Mendoza.
Talking to told
Yeah, Johnny Connecticut and Ruthless Jay were in mansions partying with Schmitty and Sully,
you very clearly she was 13.
rocking the goddamn house. What's up, Wolf?
and I mean, I had no intentions just besides.
John.
He went to the Brian Gosling salon and beauty parlor. Yeah, he must have. He must have. He went to the. You know what? Give me the Gosling.
Why don't you just tell me what you were really up to?
Just to hang out,
Covering bald spots. Yeah, maybe, but I don't know. It's just really odd. Like why that like line is so defined in his head.
know her, you know,
And to know her.
Yeah.
And if you were the parent of a 13-year-old girl, would you be comfortable with that?
I mean, it depends how I mean, if I'm a good person, you know, like.
Yeah, but
Yeah, so you make sure you take the good person test before you let some creepy 40-year-old man like walking skeleton walk into your daughter's house.
typically good people don't meet strangers online, talk about sex, and then go over to visit, and within 3 minutes ask for a hug.
I mean, all they did was just ask for, you know, a hello hug. That was.
Yeah, and she fucking bolted like you were on fire, Johnny Connecticut.
With a 13-year-old girl. Walked right in the house.
Well, she told me to come in.
That's just some indication of how repulsed women are of Johnny Connecticut. That as soon as he even extended his arms for a hug, that decoy ran out of the house like the house was on fire.
That's all I have. That's all I need. That's all I want.
Booker donated $1.
Thank you, Book.
Hey, boo.
Hey,
this
boo.
fucker lose like Lurch the butler from the Addams Family.
He does.
Could also pass as Jaws from 007.
Yeah, again, Meth Lurch and Meth Jaws, but totally Book. I don't even know how tall he is, but I mean, he looked very tall compared to the decoy, but the decoy is probably like, you know, what's his face? Manzi looked tall compared to that decoy, so that don't mean much.
Make it right? Knowing that she's 13.
Oh, I wouldn't have never just walked in, you know,
Yeah.
without talking to her, you know, without getting her okay.
Now you
What about it? What about at the mansion, Johnny Dupee? Didn't you just walk in there in your 30s?
talked about spending the night here tonight.
I brought my jammies.
Well,
I brought my Steelers
Yes or no?
jammies.
it depended, you know, like, if she had to wake up in the morning, you know, like, if I was going to stay
Did
here.
she have to go to school?
She said she didn't have to go to school today.
What's up, Allie?
I mean, tomorrow.
So you could just spend the night and hang
Yeah, he is. He totally, Allie. He's this guy. This guy was a serious. I think this guy was a serious, like total meth head.
out with a 13-year-old girl. That's cool.
He's even got like he tries to disguise it when he's talking to the decoy and when he's like talking to Chris, because I think he probably knows he's on camera, but he even tries to hide the meth teeth because his teeth are all fucking jacked up too.
Well, I mean, I didn't plan on it.
You talked about it?
I mean, I was going to leave after the football game.
Unless
Bullshit,
spent
you
the
were.
night.
No, I didn't plan on spending
Why
the
did your
night.
sister just drop you off then? Why did your sister take the car if you were going to leave after the Steelers and the Ravens?
Well, you talked about having cannolis,
Ooh,
dinner.
nice, romantic.
Yeah,
Sounds like you were going to have a special little night with your 13-year-old date.
Yeah, that's exactly right. He used to walk right into mansions.
you know, just come over, have some cannolis, you know.
What's up,
snacks,
Cassandra?
watch the football game.
My tweaker neighbor said the last place I lived could be this guy's edgier older brother. Much older brother, I'm sure.
Who's ringing you up?
Oh, my cousin.
That's Brittany.
Yeah.
What does your cousin want? Does your cousin know that you're coming to visit a 13-year-old girl tonight?
No.
Dude, you're in the middle of an interview with Chris Hansen. Is this the appropriate time to text your cousin back? Can't talk right now. I'm a little bit busy. I'll hit you up later.
Sister?
No. She knows that I was just coming to hang out.
Steelers won the
So
game,
what would
or
your sister-
Ravens won the game, by the way.
Think if she knew she was dropping you off at the home where a 13-year-old girl was alone. Think she'd be cool with
He's
that?
also taken a playbook. He's also taken a page out of the what's his face Schumacher playbook, having his sister drop him off.
I mean, she probably would say, you know,
Put your fucking phone down,
just
John
don't
Dupee.
do it, you know, don't do anything stupid, you know?
Don't do anything stupid.
Right.
Yeah,
It seems like you've already done that.
that's what I'm saying.
All I was doing was just coming here to watch the game.
What's up, Shoe Nice? Long time no see.
Tried to solicit a 13-year-old girl online
He's texting for more meth. Maybe that's what it is. I'm talking to my dealer.
using graphic sexual language.
His.
What do you think should happen to you?
Can you imagine how terrified this guy probably is when he goes to his meth, like when he goes to the meth lab?
Sir, I'm not like that and a bad guy. Trust me.
How does this
Sweating
look?
his ass off, man.
How does that look? John, you
Oh man, Chris is not playing fucking games. He's throwing chat logs at this guy. He's calling him boo. Chris is not having it with this guy. I wonder if this was like one of the last guys of like the night where Chris was just fed up with these motherfuckers.
You tell me, how does it look? If you were me, what would you think?
His favorite holiday is Christmas. Chris
That
Meth.
honestly means-
Oh, Chris Meth. I got you.
That you made a mistake. Well, that's true. And how would you define that mistake?
Not to talk to girls like online.
Well, you don't have to worry about that, John. No girls online are going to be talking to you.
Or try to come over and
He's got that fucking Frankenstein look. He's like anorexic Frankenstein.
That's all I have. That's all I need. That's all I want.
Don't do it, Jeff.
Oladization donated $1.
Thank you, Ollie.
27. Dupee could put the Cheetos he brought where his missing teeth are and nobody would know the difference.
Sure.
Fucking nonce.
Fucking nonce. Fucking nonce is right. Thank you, Ollie. Yeah, he could just plug them Cheetos in where his missing teeth are. Maybe that's why he has that like weird that weird effect to his voice.
have sex with them.
I wasn't trying to come over and have
Because he's
sex
got
with
that
you.
meth teeth.
I would love to be the first guy to make you blank if you wanted me to, and I want you to feel me inside you, baby.
He's doing the Ernest Timmons, man. He is pouring sweat.
What do you mean by that? Sounds like sex to me.
I was just playing with her,
Just playing with her.
His chat log is pretty
not
fucked
playing
up
with her,
too.
but, you know, just seemed like where she was, you know, like,
I want you to call me babe. I want you to call me boo, and I will call you baby. Bailey.
She was 13.
I mean, I'd never had sex with her. I mean, I didn't plan on coming here to have sex
not
with her.
Tonight, because I walked in.
And I didn't plan on it.
You didn't
I was planning on having sex with you, Chris.
plan on it. Come on, you talked about it.
Like, that wasn't my intentions. I talked to her all day today about just coming over, watching the game, and just...
This is that uncut footage. God bless Joey for getting this uncut footage, man. He's like, that camera is right up in fucking Dupee's face. I love it.
hanging out.
Salads.
About what?
You talk about salads.
About, like, food and stuff?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what salads are, John. Food. They're a variety of food.
Yeah, while we're watching the game.
This is a whole different kind of food here.
Nothing
You're
like
talking about.
nothing like watching a football game with some salad.
So what do you think should happen to you, John? You're in a bit of a fix here.
Yeah, even Dupee can resign himself to the fact that he's not Lauren Armstrong. That is true.
I'm terribly sorry, sir.
Sorry,
Well,
you ain't gonna cut it with
There's
Chris
something
Hansen.
you need to do.
You
And that is,
motherfucker.
I'm Chris Hansen. And this is an investigation called Hansen versus Predator. Sir, if you want to leave,
Again, the moment when my favorite thing about both To Catch a Predator and Hansen versus Predator is the moment when those cameras come out and they just start fucking freaking.
go right there.
And none of them know the right way to go. They all go. I mean, I guess it makes sense to go to the front door, but I don't know why they just didn't have the cops out. Like why they had to do it in the garage, but whatever.
No.
Vegan meth head, yeah. Oh shit! Where were you? Where the fuck did you think you were going, John? Hold on, I gotta rewind that just a little bit. Where was he going?
Well, there's something you need to do, and that is, I'm Chris Hansen. And this is an investigation called Hansen versus Predator.
Why are you going through the curtain, John?
Sir, if you want to leave, you should go out that door right there.
I was wearing my best Nines t-shirt for nothing.
No.
He thinks he's on like the Price is Right or something. Where the fuck are you going, John? Well, I guess the garage door must have been closed. This is like the Predator version of a haunted house. They should have just turned off all the lights. They should have like a smoke machine. They should have had like black light.
Stop, please. Please come on.
That's all I need. That's all I want.
John Pierre Damien Wiltz donated $1.
Thank you, JP Dub.
The doctor seen ya tits and seen ya in ya panties, you see 'em naked. Ain't that fucking cunnin'?
Ain't that fucking cunt? Ain't he a good feeling fucking fella? Thank you, JP Dub.
Just follow my commands. Do you have anything on you that's gonna hurt us? Yes, sir. Any weapons? No.
Just my meth. Don't want to smoke that. John Dupee is not having a good night.
Yep.
And his mugshot, of all the mugshots in, other than Lorne, is there a better mugshot than Johnny Dupee's? I love the guys crying during their mugshots. There's that Nine shirt. The iconic Nines shirt.
Why do you think you're here?
Because I went to that house.
Oh, John, don't cry.
By talking to that girl.
Dude, this guy is 40 years old. He sounds like he's legit acting like a fucking 12-year-old. I went to the house, talked to the girl.
What the girl's name?
I'm so sorry.
Bailey?
Mm-hmm.
The latter proverb?
And how are you talking to Bailey?
If I can find it.
Both.
Yeah, I could.
Like
I could play the latter
voice-to-voice
proverb.
conversation?
Hold on, let me see. Here we go.
So don't fucking try to climb a goddamn ladder that you can't fucking accept, that you don't fucking earn.
There you go, a little ladder proverb for you. All right, let's get back to Johnny Dupee and his police interrogation. Look, like he's almost like he's in detention right now.
Stations? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Hello?
Oh, okay. So there wasn't much of the. Again, Joey killed it with this with his immersion pack. So now he has the phone call with the decoys, and I'm telling you, what's up, Blue Boy? What's up, Callie? What's up, Nate? Ivy? Miss James? Gayhu?
Hi. Hey, boo.
Again, with these guys, and it's almost every single one of them from Hansen versus Predator. That's kind of why I like to do the Hansen versus Predator ones.
Death. That's all I have. That's all I need. That's all I want.
Oladization donated $1.
Thank you, Ollie.
Roy is the Moses of lornography.
He is.
But instead of separating the Red Sea, he separates the ass cheeks of some trashy Maine broad.
That's true. That's true, Ollie. But at least Roy is, Roy's a baller, man. Roy's gotten some ladies in his day, unlike our quad. Thank you, Ollie. God, like, is he serious with this? Like, who is he trying to turn on? Like, you're going to give this poor little kid nightmares with his fucking voice. All these guys on Hansen versus Predator with this voice effect, they all do it. Last week we did the Gentile footage, and he did his My Little Sex Kitten. He did that shit, and now Dupee is I guess trying to be seductive, but like this is honestly like one of the creepier voices in all of the Predaverse.
What you doing?
What are you doing?
Nothing. What are you doing?
What's up, Cam?
I'm just waiting for you.
What the fuck was that? Was that your laugh, John?
Oh, are you?
What's up, Jonas?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
I love you.
How did you first meet her?
On the internet?
Oh shit, Joey did some intercutting. I didn't pre-watch this, but look at Joey doing some intercutting. Joey doing some editing. Joey working hard.
What part of the internet? An application?
What's up, Dylan?
What was the app?
Have sex.
Okay. Yeah,
Dude, John, you're in your 40s. What are you doing on Whisper?
You want her to feel you inside her.
Ooh.
I mean, I know what that means to me.
I know. I should never said no stupid shit like that.
And you're talking about wanting to make her come.
I know.
Oh, Johnny.
That was just all.
Trust me, that wasn't going to happen, John.
What did you think?
Yeah, he's got the meth
like,
laugh.
what is she supposed to read from that? Like,
Well, honestly, when I was talking to her, I
was
hoping
being
that there was a
seductive.
chance that, that she.
The guy's wet hair. Yeah, this guy probably just like, you can overdo it with the gel, and I think that's what this guy did. I bet you that this guy, if you touch his head, he's definitely got that helmet hair where if you touch it, like it's like a rock. It's not, that hair is not moving anywhere.
It was just
BS talk.
I don't even know why I said that.
Sexy talk.
yeah. All right, let's stand up. I'm gonna stand up and turn around.
Is it really, Allie? I didn't know that. Like, I don't think that's what it's supposed to be for, but. So yeah, Dupee got out. I think what did he get out? 2019, something like that.
I don't know. We're just.
And if you guys remember, I don't know if it's on this immersion pack, but when he got arraigned, all of the other like inmates were like catcalling him and fucking with him, and he was crying again. Like how this guy, I'm sure this guy got protective custody, but like this guy, man, in general pop, this guy, he'd be somebody's wife right now. What's with the nines? Yeah, I don't know, man. Like why he went to a shirt and he's like, you know what? I want as many nines as you can put on it. Just fill it with nines.
You got it? It's a pleasure working with you, gentlemen.
That he's wearing his cool. He's wearing his hip trendy clothes to meet Bailey.
Absolutely. We had some pizza together. Oh, whatever.
Surprised he didn't go to Hot Topic. He's dressed to the nines. That's right, Scarlett.
Yep.
They just, you know what I like? They just brought various people, like, just to go fuck with him. Like, this guy right here is probably, like, like the admin clerk. Hey, you want to take a shot at fucking with this guy? Hey, we got a guy in interrogation 3. Let's all go make him cry. Whose turn is it? What's up, official?
Good morning, Miss Beth. Okay, this is Fred.
Sure, way too big for him. This is Fred. He's the janitor. He just wants to look at you for a little while. He just wants to look at your freakish face for a while.
Before we talk, I just have to sign another form. And this is the same stuff you initialed downstairs. I just want you to see that your name is there and just initial it again and sign if you're willing to talk to us.
Yeah, the toilet paper. I guess they didn't even think enough of these guys to give them to even waste Kleenex on them.
That's all I have. That's all I need. That's all I want.
Hitler donated $1. Neen is my favorite number. OCAWD.
Oh, quad. Apparently, it's Johnny Dupee's favorite number too.
We haven't gotten to that point yet because we want to talk to you.
What's up, Kobe?
And like I said before,
Hey, boo. I remember. I thought his segment was a lot longer on To Catch a Predator, but I guess not.
About those charges, but we want to talk to you and hear your side of it, and then we'll go from there.
Again, another guy talking to cops like it's gonna help. Like this guy is desperate for a friend right now. This is the exact kind of guy who's gonna confess. He's gonna do anything these cops tell him to do. toilet paper rolls for the verbal diarrhea. That's a good. That's true, Scarlett.
Mm-hmm. You go out there.
That's how little they think of these guys. Like, you know what? We're not even gonna waste a box of Kleenex and Johnny Dupee's fucking tears. Throw some toilet paper in there.
Mm-hmm. You have family that's still in Norwalk? Are you single?
Mm-hmm.
You know, big surprise there.
No, it's your sister that dropped you off.
Mm-hmm.
Any other siblings?
Yeah, brother.
Oh, Leo, I don't think that this guy thought he was going to outwit the cops. I think he's more in the Dustin camp where he's desperately trying to make a friend. He thinks like him like spilling his guts and crying is going to help him. Lauren did the same thing. He thought like sitting there crying was going to like they were going to go easy on him because he was fucking crying.
Older or younger?
Younger. And I have a little boy.
You have a little boy? How old?
10.
Oh, so he has a little boy who is 3 years younger than this girl that he was going to come out and fuck. What the fuck is wrong with you, Johnny Dupee? What the fuck's wrong with all of you guys?
Do you see him?
Mm-hmm.
You have full custody? Visits? What's
Mm-hmm. Visits.
Where is he?
Not anymore, you don't, John.
And you work for UPS or are you on a
I just got laid off until like holiday season came back around.
Right.
Oh, they hired him. He's such a fuck up. They only hired him for seasonal. So now he's just fucking sitting around his goddamn mom's basement,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you work like through the night?
jacking off on Whisper. What's up, Tom?
So why do you think you're here?
Because we got a house.
Again, you're not here because you went to a house. I went to a house today. It was my house, but I went to a house.
And how did you learn about that house?
I didn't get in trouble for it.
I talked to that girl.
There's the thing that you did wrong, John Dupee. Going to the house, going to the girl's house. That's what you're leaving out.
Bailey?
And how were you talking to Bailey? Were you talking on the phone?
Both.
Yeah, he's creepy.
Like actual voice-to-voice conversations?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the creepiest goddamn. Hey, boo.
Internet?
What part of the internet?
UPS is hiring. UPS is over by me, man. UPS is always hiring. It's just Johnny Dupee don't have the like. Johnny Dupee can't handle a job like UPS. Johnny Dupee is way too soft for a job like UPS.
And what do people go on Whisper for? Like, what drew you to Whisper?
Just to talk, chat, you know.
With people you know, or
Yeah,
strangers, or
I mean,
what's
I
it
met
called?
maybe like one person that I know on there. That's it.
Yeah.
There's people like all over the United States.
Oh, okay. Do people use their real names?
I mean, I do.
Yeah.
No, you don't. If you do, who's Johnny Santorum and Johnny Connecticut? You don't use your real name, John Dupee.
You expect when you meet
Unless you're talking about John. That's the only fucking honest part of your goddamn Whisper profile. Watching this guy's interview with Chris Hansen before I even heard about the Church of COD. Yeah, this again, when Hansen versus Predator first came out, this was the guy that I thought was going to be like the big star. I thought this was going to be our new Lorne. I thought this was going to be our new COD.
somebody that's really your name?
I mean, I would hope. I mean, I'm telling the truth.
Nobody catfished him,
What
though,
name
unfortunately.
Do you use on Whisper? You use John Dupee?
No, I use
I'm outside.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any
Yeah,
other
Boo is the deal. It sure is, Mystery.
online names you use?
No.
I want you to call me Boo. Yeah.
What's the name Santoro or Santora?
Oh.
You ever use that?
Yeah, one of your bullshit aliases.
I have. Because, I mean, I'm, you know...
Whisper is legit made for everyone to be anonymous and not meet up.
Okay.
Not if you're Johnny Dupee, Allie.
You know, I don't want people in my business.
Right. So that is a name you use on social media?
See, I worked at UPS for 2 years as a sorter, hard work, but it was fun with the people. Yeah, it's hard work. This guy cannot handle that job, Anthony.
Twice I had. Like, if people want to be asking my...
This guy's too busy dicking around on his phone.
Yeah.
Does that mean anything to you? That's special to you?
They make you take off your phone when you're working. Fuck that shit. I got Bailey to talk to.
It's just random.
So you're on Whisper.
I gotta post
and
dank memes.
What were you looking for on Whisper? Just guy, girl?
It's just to meet somebody, have a friend.
Sokol stuck out to me after, but again, when we first saw these guys, we just saw their mugshots, and he had the crying mugshot. That's when I thought, oh, a star is born.
Connect with Bailey.
Just talking.
It's just talking.
I don't see. Just hit it off and just kept talking.
Yeah. What kind of stuff did you talk about?
What's up, Golden Tooth?
Sports. Moving.
Yeah, this guy is about as ungangster as a person can be.
Brothers, sisters, pets, food, like everything.
Yeah. How long were you talking with her?
Like 2 week and a half.
Yeah.
He was moving quick, Johnny Dupee. Johnny Dupee was not going to dick around and whisper. He did not want to hear about her algebra homework. He wanted to get his dick out as soon as possible. He's a quick mover.
How did that? Like, did she invite you, or did you say you wanted to see her?
Both.
I don't know, man. All these guys are dangerous, I think. Yeah, but Buchanan's probably... Well, Popovich. Don't forget Popovich. Popovich was a fucking psychopath.
She said, you're a sweet guy. You know, I said, you sound like you're sweet too. You know?
Also, the weird neighbor said... Looked at him like Squidward. He does kind of have a Squidward vibe.
What'd she say?
That she was living in...
John Dupee looks like a Halloween decoration.
And with her mom. And I guess her mom...
He looks like in school when you used to dress up the skeleton in like biology class. You put a big shirt on him.
And then it just turned into a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, sure did, John.
Was there some sex talk between the two of you?
Oh, was there ever?
A little chatter, you know.
I can't wait to touch your body, baby.
I had no going over there having sex with her.
Remember that, John?
I had no condoms or nothing. I mean, I brought food to eat with her and snack. That's all I planned on doing.
I brought her Snapple.
Did you tell her?
Does that make me a good guy? It's Snapple and Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
What was the candy bar?
It was chocolate caramel.
Popovich, the weird whisper. I think that was Gentile, unless Popovich said it too. But Gentile was the one who said, "My little sex kitten." That was Gentile.
Yeah. So you said you were gonna do, you said you were gonna do these things for her, and you followed through and you did it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you talked about having sex with her, that's kind of why. We see that you followed through.
These guys so stupid.
You were gonna do, so
he admits to everything.
You said you were gonna bring the chips and the iced tea, and you did.
He sure did.
You said
Flamin' Hot, and he was, and not only did he bring it, but he displayed it so proudly. That was like, it was like he was handing her a check for $50,000.
So
I'm quite the gentleman. I brought Cheetos.
It's just hard to.
I wasn't gonna have sex with her.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you were, John.
Do you talk?
That's all you talked about in that chat.
Girls?
I remember that chat, John.
Have you ever?
I really don't even. I'm not even on there much.
You asked her about recess a little bit, and then you talked about sex.
I mean, on my Facebook, my friends and stuff of mine, that's it.
You're on Facebook?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just worry about my little boy, and I'm not
Hey, Melina.
every day trying to find a new job.
Did you send her those photos?
She's too busy. What's he doing on? This guy needs to be. That's what this guy needs to be doing. He needs to be finding a job. He needs to be on Monster, not Whisper.
Yeah.
And then.
You're gonna have it.
These messages right here.
You're about to find a new job. You're gonna be bottom bitch.
Are those you?
Johnny Santorum. Johnny Dupee. These guys are all so fucking creepy, man.
Is that you're just phone to phone, or is that honest?
Clawbah, read my shit. I always have to do
phone to phone.
Caps for you. Do you even love me? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Unreal.
Yeah.
So which phone were those text messages on?
The smartphone, because it's easier to text on. The other one is my.
What's up, Church of Cod story? Hey, boo. Hey, baby.
One is my prepaid with minutes.
Okay.
The other one's not hooked up. I just use it for Wi-Fi and stuff. Because in my prepaid, I don't get Wi-Fi. And like apps and stuff, like Facebook, my email, everything. The other one I get all my apps and stuff, so that's why I use that too.
Oh, God. Nobody gives a fuck about this.
So, do you see on here what makes us concerned about your intent?
Yes, I do.
And this girl told you how old was she? What did she tell you?
What's up, Javon?
I turned 14.
She was still 13.
Mm-hmm.
Did she
Again, stop with the 14. That doesn't help your case at all either. 13, 14. She was 13. You know goddamn well she was 13. Chris just told you an hour ago, no, maybe not even an hour ago, that she was 13. 14 does not make it any better, John. This guy shaved 10 years off of his age and is trying to he's trying to narrow that gap, baby. He's trying to get it so it's almost acceptable. 14 is still not acceptable, John.
Did you a picture?
Mm-hmm.
And what did she look like?
Dark hair.
What's up, Witchfinder?
Did she look 13?
Like 17,
Where's Tiffany?
Yeah.
18, yeah.
Did you tell her that?
Who is she? Who is she, hon?
I don't know if I said she was older. I said she talks, really. Yeah. Yeah.
I sometimes forget that she's 13. She talks really old. She's very sophisticated.
Did she have to tell you more than once that she was 13?
When she talks about recess.
And did you believe her?
What's up, Cody?
Death. That's all I have. That's all I need. That's all I want.
Don't do it, Jeff.
Chef Tango donated $1.
Thank you, Chef.
I need to get this goddamn laryngitis out of our lives.
Oh, man.
I just want to do my cooking show.
You want to do my cooking show? Yeah, I watched your stream yesterday, Chef. I hope you're feeling better. I mean, you said you were feeling well. You just had had a sore throat, but hope everything's going good for you, Chef. God bless you, Chef Tango.
I mean,
Tiffany has singing lessons.
I mean, I don't know. A lot of people lie on there. So.
I haven't talked about Dan in a while. No, I haven't.
She was 13?
That didn't even look like her.
Next Sunday.
What did you think when you saw the girl?
What was the name of the sicko with the hunchback who kept complaining about his poor back while he was being arrested? That would be Alan Charney. My back, my back, my back, my back.
It wasn't her.
The great Alan Charney.
Well, I didn't really get a chance to talk to her. She went.
Yeah, you did. You talked to her a lot, Johnny Dupee. Oh, are you talking about when you went to the Sting House? You got to present your Flamin' Hots, and then you went for that creepy fucking hug, and she fucking bolted.
She laid out the gifts that you brought her.
Mm-hmm.
You asked for a hug.
Yeah, just I asked for everybody for a hug when I first meet them, or whatever.
How come you didn't ask Hansen for a hug? You just meeting Hansen for the first time, right? Donnie Dupee is one of these kind of creepy guys who gives you that welcome hug or good to meet you hug, but does it a little bit too long and too creepily, and his hands kind of move too much.
Just yeah.
Why didn't you give Hansen a hug?
I mean, if you see somebody
Someone, but you said you didn't. She looked like someone you knew.
You didn't know Bailey. You wanted to give her a hug. You wanted to get up in her guts. Is what you wanted, Jenna.
When you got there, did you think that she was Bailey?
Death. That's all I have. That's all I need. That's all I want.
Oladization donated $1.
Bless you, Oli.
The guy whose mansion we snuck into, I basically told him, go fuck himself.
That's right. As they were walking out, I basically told him, go fuck himself. Can you imagine how John Dupee is partying? I bet you all the people that when John Dupee hung out at that, broke into that mansion and had a big party, he was in his 30s. I bet you everybody else who was there were in their 20s or teens probably.
Okay. You're still willing to.
What's up, Bartek?
To the fact that might be Bailey.
Well, I was trying to look at her, and talk to her more, but I wasn't able to. Because that's when everything turned into a nightmare.
Yeah. Chris Hansen cock-blocked you while you were trying to scope out Bailey a little bit more. I was trying to give her the good look up and down, and this guy came out and fucked up everything.
But before the nightmare was laying out the chips and the iced tea and candy bar, and she was looking at you and she was excited and happy. And it didn't seem like you were
Detective, I don't know if you were watching the same footage that we were watching, but she did. Nervous Nelly did not look happy. Nervous Nelly never looks happy. Nervous Nelly is in a constant state of being terrified.
You don't look like Bailey. You actually asked for a hug.
Hmm?
I mean, I assumed it was her, but I mean, I looked at her. I mean, she did look different, you know.
Yeah, she did.
I mean, I was
Didn't
hoping-
stop you from coming to get a hug,
assuming it
though.
was
What's
her,
up, Bobby?
you know? I just got the phone with her, so. But she did look different a little bit.
Chris wanted a hug so bad from Sokol. Oh, I just want to hug you. Yeah, he was.
If she wanted to have sex
Chris needs some physical contact.
tonight, would you have?
No.
Why not?
For one, I had really, really got to even know her, honestly.
Oh, bullshit.
But, I mean, I did go there to watch, you know, hang out, whatever. But I swear on my little boy, I wasn't gonna have sex with her.
What's up, Ghost? I feel bad for Nervous Nelly, too.
What, they just
I don't think. I think when Nervous Nelly got this acting job for Hansen versus Predator, like she didn't know quite what it was, and then they just threw her out like as bait to these psychopaths.
Yeah, I mean, what you were saying to her.
He is. He's missing. I wonder at the end of the interview if he asked, hey, by any chance, do you know who won the Steelers in the Ravens game?
That's right, why you're confused.
The Ravens won, by the way.
That's about the party.
Spoiler alert. From 2017.
You wanted to feel, you want her to feel you inside her. I mean, I know what that means to me.
Yeah, I know. I should never say no stupid shit like that.
Yeah, probably not,
I
John.
wanted to make her calm.
I know.
Yeah.
That was just all.
What did you think that?
Haven't done that with any other women.
Read from that. Like,
Gonna try to start with her, huh?
Well, I mean, honestly, when I was talking to her, I mean, I was hoping that there was a chance that, you know, that she, it was just, I don't even know why I said that to her.
No, I know why. We know why, Johnny. We know exactly why.
No?
Nervous Nelly was ice under pressure, carrying on that discussion. Oh, with Stephen Buchanan. Yeah, hey, I love Nervous Nelly.
No.
Besides Kayla, she's my favorite decoy.
I didn't bring condoms, nothing. I brought food.
Do you ever have sex without condoms?
What's that?
Do you ever have sex without condoms?
Just my son's mom.
You did once.
The answer is yes.
Yeah, my son's mom. But we were together for a while.
and there's ways to make girls come without having sex.
Johnny, don't worry, detective. This is the one. Johnny don't know anything about that.
So you're talking about wanting to make her come because her ex-boyfriend couldn't. So was that at all part of it?
Yeah.
No, I didn't have no plans of that tonight.
Yeah.
Bullshit. These guys are such fucking liars.
Do you think that a girl that you...
Death. That's all I have. That's all I need. That's all I want.
Cody McEwen donated $3.
Thank you, Cody.
John Dupee is a master with LA. Looks hair gel. I can't even hardly see his bald patch.
Yeah, I know. If somebody rocks that LA Looks hair gel that for, that $2 for like a quart of hair gel, that LA Looks stuff, Johnny Dupee knows all about that. You know what? Today I'm going to use the LA Looks.
You text like this, thanks you're gonna have sex at this
For
point,
Bailey.
talk to her before you show up.
I mean, we didn't talk about having...
Thank you, Cody.
When I was going over there tonight, nothing about having sex.
When did these messages happen?
A couple of days ago, when I first meeting.
You were talking about having sex with her right away, John.
But isn't it true that today's the first death? That's all I have. That's all I need. That's all I want.
Bartek donated $5.
Thank you, Bartek.
I would have been here earlier, but I spent 25 minutes watching Tiffany's video of Clawbah giggling like a little schoolgirl.
God damn
No,
it.
apologies.
God damn it, Bartek. Thank you, Bartek.
First opportunity
That was very embarrassing for me.
to be alone.
I don't know. She told me that her parent, her mom went away. I mean, I don't know.
So I mean, if her mom wasn't away.
But I mean, I don't know if she had prior
Jeff Stacy lives within 30 miles of me.
opportunities, to be alone. I didn't really...
He might have keys to your house. You might want to get those locks changed. His keys for everything else.
Do you think she would have invited you over to hang out and watch the football game if her mom was home?
No.
Like, why?
Yeah, probably not.
I mean, I don't know. Because a guy, you know.
This detective is pretty good too. Like she's hitting him with all the hard questions.
A guy, and what else?
And she's there with her mom.
A guy, a creepy 40-year-old guy.
I would say that was.
I'm gonna draw Clawbah as a giggling anime schoolgirl now. Don't do that, Allie. Allie, I'm a victim.
How old are you?
The giggle fit made us love. Aw, thank you, Miss James. That Allie, just so you know, that wasn't me. That wasn't Clawbah. That was one of my alts.
Did you tell her you were?
Yeah, I did.
Did you tell her that in there?
Yeah, I lied about mine because I didn't know she was lying about hers.
Best interrogation was Jeff Sokol. No, you know what, Ghost? The best one was Michael Gentile. Because the Michael Gentile, the guy who interrogated Michael Gentile, was just insulting him and calling him an old pervert and telling him to go fuck himself the entire time. It wasn't even an interrogation, it was a roast.
Well, usually, I don't know. I mean, maybe I've come from a different generation. Usually when people lie about their age...
Yeah, don't forget the Cash App.
They're older than they are, right?
Yeah, you just...
Not usually. People don't usually say they're younger than they are.
Don't forget don't forget the Cash App is the new. I never even meant to do it. Or delete your archives.
40 and wants to have sex with a girl. I'd say he's younger.
Yeah, that was Lorne Identity giggling. That wasn't me.
People always lie and say they're younger than they are.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely talked about it.
For me personally, the laughing video showed weakness. I can never truly respect you. Fair enough.
So there was no disputing that she was clearly explaining to you that she was not yet 14, she was 13.
Mm-hmm.
So you knew you were going to a 13-year-old's house where her mom was not home, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know you had engaged in conversation with her by text, talking about what you wanted to do to her.
It leaves you with reservations about me.
But even just the talk.
So we to believe you weren't going to do it.
I wasn't.
Who convinced us?
Oh, I didn't even know Bad Cop was in the room.
I swear I was just going over here. I had some cool.
I swear I was just going to give her Snapple.
Is there something wrong with just that part, though?
Oh, I love you, game guy.
What if she was just 13 and wanted to just hang out? You know, what if she was just all over you, and there's no parents there, and you
don't worry about that. Nobody's all over John Dupee,
the whole night there?
except his fellow inmates.
I mean, isn't that dangerous for you?
Well,
did you tell your
I went to the mansion party. That wasn't dangerous. I live on the wild side.
I was going to hang out with a girl.
She drove you from Norwalk to Fairfield?
Mm-hmm.
And then what did you tell her about getting around?
Leo, you see what Leo knows what I'm talking.
Call her and had me pick me up.
How old's your sister?
28.
She's good to you like that? She'll go back home to Norwalk and come back to Fairfield and pick you up?
Yes.
My real name is Seth. Yeah, that was Seth.
What would you do if you came home after you told your son you were going out for 20 minutes?
His son, only 3 years younger than the little girl he was going to fuck.
Huh?
Hey, Clawbah, if there were a universal question that you wish the interrogators would ask the various predators, what would it be? Fuck, I don't know. Like all these Hansen versus, like all the predators?
What does that say to you?
I don't know.
Anything?
I don't understand.
I think the universal question, I think what I would like to see all of them ask is, why would you think that a 13-year-old girl would want to fuck you? He ain't exactly Justin Timberlake. Like, some of these guys like Roush and shit, like, they're very, like, deluded. What's up, Diary?
You ever done this before?
You both did?
He probably has. Wait, who is Brittany? You've done it before, John. You were jacking off all over Whisper.
No. No, never.
Have you tried and it just hasn't happened?
Nope.
If this guy was around today, he'd be all over. He'd be that fucking creepy guy from TikTok, the bidet. That would be John Dupee right now. He'd be doing duets with these fucking like 12-year-old girls on fucking TikTok.
So what's going on in your life that you reached out for someone now?
Oh, nice diary.
I mean, I just hit it off with her and just, I mean, I don't know.
I wonder why this guy didn't find it suspicious that he hit it off with this girl. This guy should be suspicious anytime he hits it off with any female.
Is this a recurring problem for you, reaching out to younger girls?
No.
My question is simple. Explain to me why you sent a picture of your dick to a 12-year-old girl. That's a good question. That's a good one, Shin.
Did you know what was wrong?
Tell Uncle Tiamat.
Yeah, no.
Well, that's a start.
I love when predators cry in their police interrogation.
You on probation?
No, sir.
Is your case and all completed?
No.
It's still going through court?
Yeah.
Ooh. What was your case for? What was your case for, John? What did you do? What else did you do?
Is your son with his mom tonight?
What else did this asshole do?
Please help me.
Well, how can we help you?
Oh, man. Please help me.
Tell somebody help you.
Help me. No, he's out of jail now, Veronica. I think he got lifetime RSO, but he got out of jail, was it a year ago or maybe 2 years ago? He got 3 years.
Go to counseling?
We go Connecticut counseling.
For drugs?
Yeah.
Death. That's all I have. That's all I need. That's all I want.
Church of Cod Story donated $5.
Oh,
These
yeah.
officers are prepared. They have toilet paper on the table in case these guys shit themselves at the Sting house.
That's what it's for, Thank you, Church of Quad Story. That's what it's for. Well, maybe like they heard the rumors of Jeff Stacy killing himself, and you know what happens? Like, you know, he released his bowels after he went ham on that fucking pen. So now they are all prepared with toilet paper. Thank you, Church of Quad Story.
No, I don't know that, but I mean, for anything else, you can talk about anything else.
Predators crying is ASMR for me too. Should make just a video of all these assholes crying.
Anything else, though?
It'd be mainly just Lorne and
Or
this
is it
guy.
just a one-time thing that's never going to happen again?
Oh, 10 years RSO. Okay, doctor.
No, I want to talk to your counselor.
I'd ask, what are you going to find in your search history? Oh, we don't want to know.
I know, I'm never talking to him. No more.
He's not even talking in English anymore. He's just talking he's talking in some fucking weird language that him and his sister talk in. He's again, he's very Lorne-like with the mini syllables right now.
That's not bad, yeah.
Speaking of releasing bowels, Clawbah streaming again. There's Tiffany Lockhart. Who are you, hon? Huh? Who are you?
What other sites do you talk to strangers on? Whisper and what else?
That's it.
My theory is that they were prepared for... Oh, maybe, Allie.
Friends on Facebook.
You talk to strangers though?
On Facebook?
Yeah.
No.
Do you accept people that you don't know?
No.
Bullshit. How many like of those like fucking fake ass Facebook profiles does this guy subscribe to?
What's your Facebook name?
My name's John Dupee. I don't really...
Anybody with a bikini like fucking John Dupee subscribe to. Any one of these fake accounts in lingerie, Johnny Dupee's. Look at this girl. Look at this girl I'm friends with on Facebook.
Death. That's all I have. That's all I need. That's all I want.
Oladization donated $1.
Oh, bless you, Ollie.
The trailer is about to blow up. What should we do?
Call Emma.
Call Emma.
Call Emma. Call Emma and Dan. Call Emma and Dan.
What's it?
You ever looked at any child porn?
No.
Thank you, Ollie.
If we were looking at your phones, are we going to find stuff on there? Maybe saved pictures of young girls or
Yep.
boys or anything?
Nope. There's nothing on there. I didn't look at anything. I swear to God.
Johnny is a simp. Yes, Johnny.
What's going on in your life if this happens?
No doubt, Johnny is definitely a simp.
I mean,
he was simping for Bailey or Brittany or whatever that fucking girl's name was.
I did it all for her.
Brought her tea and a big ass chocolate bar.
I didn't see no first.
So to just kind of recap, you're saying you're lonely, you know, you got along with her, you guys really hit it off. So you, a 40-year-old man.
Not 30, John Dupee, like Chris Hansen said, and like you said to Bailey. 40. You remember you were breaking into houses when you were 30.
Going over to a 13-year-old
You madman.
house with no parents there to just hang out and watch football.
What's up, Cat? Did they ask him about the Steelers and the Ravens? I don't think so, Veronica. I don't think so.
Do you see that?
Yeah,
Like,
yes, I did.
dangerous. Dangerous for the little girl. Which, is it ever okay for a 40-year-old stranger to be allowed into a 13-year-old little girl's house with no one else home? What would you think if you heard about that on the news? Like, oh my God, this 13-year-old girl let in a 40-year-old stranger.
Yeah, but those guys aren't me. Look at my shirt. It's got 9s on it. Those guys are creeps.
Yeah. But then we throw on the fact that you're telling her that you're going to
Think I do.
and you want to feel on the inside of her. You throw that on top of that really wrong situation of just going to hang out with her. I think you got to kind of come to terms with that.
Death.
He's so sad.
That's all I have.
He needs Johnny needs a hug.
That's all I want.
Unreal SVT donated $1.
Thank you, Unreal.
If I were granted a wish, I would wish to have the female detective that interrogated that weirdo jacking off in Walmart interrogate Lorne.
Yes.
Lorne would have entered into a mini-syllable nexus and died of a seizure.
Yeah, he would have been in a mini-syllable parallel universe. I think you're right, Unreal. If that detective would have got to Lorne or this guy, they would have both just went into mini-syllable spasm. Thank you, Unreal.
And kind of admit that you would have had sex with her if she was into it.
No, I wasn't.
That female detective was not playing fucking games.
And I don't think anyone believes that. But I think if she was a 13-year-old that was into you.
Death. That's all I have. That's all I need. That's all I want.
Bartek donated $5. I just want to make it clear that I am here for Tiffany and not Clawbah's silly giggling ass.
Understood, Bartek. Understood. bless you. Bless you, Bartek. God damn it.
You would have been okay with that.
No, I wouldn't.
I'd like a more stylized one, Allie.
I wouldn't.
What's up, Joran?
She was all over you.
I would have just told her I can't do it.
What would you have done?
I would just said I can't do it, you know, and just talk.
He's so full of shit, man. Maybe that's why the toilet paper's there, because fucking Dupee is so full of shit.
That's why she wanted you to come over.
I would have just gone around it. I wouldn't have did it. I was not going to have sex with that girl.
Yep, that's what the toilet paper's there. John Dupee spewing shit.
You're planning on spending the night, right?
No, I was going to get picked back up.
You told Chris Hansen you were going to spend the night.
No, I was going to get picked back up.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, downstairs, what was they said your sister will we call your sister if she comes and gets you?
Yeah, she was going to come get me.
Back tonight?
Mm-hmm. Her and my brother, we were there to come get me.
What would you say is the most important question never asked when it comes to these predators? Ooh. Man. The most important question never asked.
If you didn't stay over.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I think for the most part, these detectives, I can't think of any of them who really did a bad job with these interrogations. I can't think, like, I'm definitely not, they're better than I would ever do. So, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's a good question, Tanka.
That's what you said.
Or did you guys communicate that? You and Bailey, did you guys talk about
Dupee, more like Poupe. Am I right? No. Am I right?
That makes a difference, though.
listen, there's no plausible explanation for a 40-year-old man to wait.
That guy is probably the same guy who went after who dragged Gentile's ass. Because this is the guy who doesn't play fucking games.
There's only one reason for a guy to do it, and that's for sex. So you can say whatever the hell you want to say, but you're lying. You're lying to yourself.
Yeah, this sounds like this is probably that same guy who went in on fucking Gentile.
You don't lie to us. We know why you were there. You're lying to yourself. Admit it to yourself, and let's get on with it. Because there's no other reason for you to be there.
I wasn't gonna.
You're gonna have you could sit and watch a football game with your son, can't you?
You can sit.
Not tonight, no.
You can sit at home though, motherfucker.
The other night.
You have to do it, Bailey or
so
Brittany. I can't remember.
You watch a football game with your son and bring him a chocolate bar and all the other stuff that you brought over there, couldn't you? Couldn't you?
Chocolate's an aphrodisiac.
You could, absolutely. But no, you chose to come to Fairfield from Norwalk.
So we're hot,
on a
flaming hot.
Thursday night to sit down with a 13-year-old girl whose parents were home to do what?
Hey, Jen, there's like
death. That's all I have. That's all I need. That's all I want.
Bartek donated $3. Stop making Fast and Furious movies, please.
You know what? I'll tell you, Bartek. It's because of guys like Johnny Dupee who probably drive like a 2011 Saturn, who get all fired up when they watch Fast and Furious and then start peeling out in the fucking in the parking lot and shit. It's guys like Johnny Dupee who that's the reason they need to stop making Fast and Furious movies. Look at me, I'm Fast and Furious.
To do what? Be honest. To do what? No. To do what?
What's going on, CTP?
To do what?
Steelers and the Ravens.
To eventually have sex with her.
You were hugging her within the...
But the Gentile interview is part of the. If you watch the Gentile footage on, I think on Crime Watch Daily, part of the footage is the interrogation and like the bust of the what do you call it, the hotel where Gentile had like the camera and everything set up. Gentile is a really sick fuck.
The first minute you're in the house, you're trying to hug her. You're pushing yourself on her, right?
What's up, Noxious?
She didn't want to hug you. She didn't do anything to indicate she wanted to hug you.
Quite the opposite.
You went at her.
You did, like a creep.
Do you even realize?
Like Frankenstein. I'm surprised the villagers aren't chasing you around with pitchforks and fire.
Right, but you're getting physical.
Fire bad.
No, I wasn't going to do anything. I just want to hang out and watch the football game. But you were getting physical with her in the first 60 seconds you were in the house.
No, that's factually inaccurate. I presented her with chocolate and I presented her with flaming hot Cheetos.
Like hello, like a hello
She's a
hug.
little baby. She's 13-year-old little girl. Who does that?
Johnny
He talks about sex with her like that. After even seeing a picture of
You should this guy should pull a muse and say, that wasn't Johnny Dupee who did it. That was Johnny Connecticut. I can't control what Johnny Connecticut does.
her. She's a little girl. Do you see that in the pictures? Do you see she's a little girl? Look. Does that look like a football buddy?
Yeah, what insight were you going to get from Bailey?
Guys are at the bar.
You guys didn't even talk about football in your chat log. You just talked about your dick and rubbing your bodies together. I just got out of the shower.
John.
Chocolate is a symbol of love. That's right.
You need to admit
Cassandra.
things that you did to yourself and to us.
Oh, hi,
so
Bailey.
You can get on with your life. By sitting here and bullshitting us, which we're not believing, obviously.
Giving a girl chocolate and hot Cheetos only works when you're the same age. Jen, that is so true.
So if you want any chance of making a phone call and getting out of here tonight, tell us why you were really there, and then we'll get on with it.
Yeah, Dupee died and Santorum took over. No, Dupee is back now.
I told you, I wasn't going to have sex with her.
Santorum is gone.
Death. That's all I have. That's all I need. That's all I want.
Basket Vector donated $5.
Thank you, Basket.
The prosecution wants to hear your side of the story.
That's right. Everything's going to be okay, Johnny Santorum. The prosecution just wants to hear what your side of the story is. They'll let you go. Let you go.
See So you were lying in the text messages?
He sounds like that. That's basically what it is.
Were you
Lauren
lying
20014.
in the text messages then?
I didn't plan on doing anything.
When I do the Michael Lebrano, you're going to hear the exact same. You're going to hear the exact same impression.
Why did you text her those things?
Death.
I have 3 impressions.
All I have. All I need. All I want.
Oh, Cat.
Cat G donated $20.
Bless you, Cat.
Clobber, this is for you for doing absolutely nothing.
Thank you, Cat.
Love you, though.
I love you, Cat, my precious little feline princess. Yeah. Bless your heart, Cat.
Death. That's all I have. All I need. All I want.
Oladization donated $1. Lauren, I've caught coronavirus. The doctor is trying to cure me. He don't need to be touching ya.
Yeah. Baby, you don't need some fucking doctor touching you. Just get some horse liniment and just rub it on that coronavirus. That'll fix it. Go to the general store.
You know what I think? I think he's inadequate. He couldn't have sex with her.
Oh, damn. I don't know. This cop is now my new favorite. He just called him inadequate. Fuck.
He didn't want to have sex with a 13-year-old because he couldn't have sex.
See, this is why I can never be like a detective. I would be saying shit like this.
with a 13-year-old because she's afraid that she would probably show him what to do. And that wouldn't make him feel very well about himself.
I can't believe Dupee didn't ask the cops to let him go. Why didn't he beg? I beg of you. I beg of you. Since you're the first person to ask, we'll let you go.
I wasn't going to have sex, but I don't even know why.
Clawbah is getting the piss taken out of him tonight. Yeah.
Well, you got yourself in a bad situation, and only way I can.
It's about time. It's about time that Clawbah backlash started.
Funneling toward help versus being hammered.
I've tested pot. I need a tall, dreamy doctor. You know what you need is somebody to dump pina colada mix all over it.
And admit you have a problem, and then people can start helping.
Yeah, your Sally's going to be the one helping you, Johnny.
Say all these things by text behind a computer screen.
You better summon Johnny Kinetic. You better summon Johnny Santorum really quick.
I don't know what's really to do. I just want to hang out.
Do I have a body?
You probably have a bond. You have criminal history too, right?
Can I have a lollipop?
How were you out on your other case?
I can't really get a PTA.
How were you out on your other case?
This guy's like a mix of Lorne, James Travis Fowler, and Michael Lebrano.
Were you out on a PTA or a bond?
A real estate bond.
Well, either way, it was part of the condition of your bond. What is the condition of bond? That you don't get arrested.
I want to know, what did this guy do? And how did he only get 3 years? If he was on bond for something else, what did this asshole do?
I've never been in trouble before besides that, so I don't know.
That's not the question. When you sign a bond to get out, you're signing that you will not get in trouble while you're out on bond.
You fucked up, Johnny.
Here you are.
Do what Muse does. Summon Johnny Santorum. Don't take this shit.
The bond says you shouldn't commit a crime. Plus, like Beth said, you want help, there's one help.
Long overdue is right, Justin.
You can't help people that don't want to help themselves. We've been trying to tell you. If you want to help yourself, we'll get you the help. We'll write it in a report, and when it goes to court, they can get you the help. If not,
the police need a Ouija board to talk to Johnny Santorum.
Is it going to be counseling? Wonder what's happening.
I love when he named himself Johnny Connecticut. He thought that this is a badass name. That's what Tall Dreamy Doc did too when he decided to bust out with the Marco Wallen. That's his young street tough name.
You decide.
When he was a jet. I don't know if he was a jet or a shark.
So we'll decide that ourselves, won't we?
Hey, Angie.
What would you like your bond to be?
What would you like your bond to be? Can I pay it in Flamin' Hot Cheetos? I have to make a call.
Whose real estate bond is that? Your sister?
Oh, he was busted for selling meth?
Noah?
He was selling meth? He went Breaking Bad?
What was it? How much?
$40,000.
John's a victim.
For marijuana charge?
No, sales.
Okay.
Is there anything else you want to tell us? Anything else?
Yeah, he was out on bond, Shan. Marco sounds like a male porn name from the 90s. Yeah, that's Mark. That's badass Marco.
Everything happens for a reason.
Oh man, you get
death. That's all I have. That's all I need. That's all I want.
Cody McEwen donated $3.9999999.
Thank you, Cody. You know what? I guess 9 was not Johnny Connecticut's lucky number. You might want to stop playing that in the pick 6. Thank you, Cody. Bless your heart. More like broken bad. Am I right?
I'm not that guy.
But you haven't convinced us that you're not. Until you say something to convince us. That's all we have to go on.
At midnight, I joined this detective and the woman from the Mike Bailey interrogation, like Voltron, Tiffany Locker. They all become one fighting force,
You said all those things, and we came to
tearing the hearts out of pedophiles everywhere.
your door and knocked on your door and said, you're a bad guy because of the way you were talking to this girl. You saying I would never have done anything with her, I never would have done anything I said, that's more believable because we're at your house. You never took the actual moves of coming to the 13-year-old. But you made a plan and you executed it.
Yeah, okay, Allie. I'm afraid to, but I will.
Knowing her age, knowing what she looked like, and knowing you discussed having sex with her.
Have sex?
Teaching her.
Yeah, I am CTP. It's I have my it's in the description. My Twitter. Johnny Dupee does not want to say anymore. I went to J. Crew for nothing. Son of a
Please
bitch.
let me so I can get out of here.
You ain't going anywhere, bitch.
Now my mom and my son want me to find out about this.
Better call Mr. White. That's your only chance of getting out. Those are 6s to him. That's a good point, Miss Tree.
Stand up. Stand up and turn around. And then behind your back.
Yeah, I think that is that same cop. I think that is that same cop from Gentile.
I'll take him like that.
I'll just double up.
Don't let him go for any pens. We know how deadly those can be.
All right, Josh, come on. We'll get upstairs.
Like, what was this guy thinking, man? You know he was all proud of himself when he left that house. Look how good I look. Johnny Connecticut, you are a sexy bastard. All right, that's it. That's Johnny Dupee, the Johnny Dupee Immersion Pack. I'm going to put a link in the description of the stream for the Johnny Dupee Immersion Pack so you guys could watch it without stupid-ass Clawbah. All right, another edition of the TCaP roast is in the books. he better call Saul. You got that right, Spawn. Yoga pants and bikini twop. Maybe I can name my niece, who isn't my niece, James Amanda. Ooh, that's a good idea, Angie. All right, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with me with Clawbah on a Friday night. I hope everybody has a great weekend. Hopefully, I'll be on again probably tomorrow. Hoping to do a stream with my man West Moist, and unfortunately Tiffany Lockhart. Probably, hopefully not, but maybe. Until next week, thank you guys for hanging out with me. Thank you for all of you precious little princesses who donated. And yeah, I don't know. Maybe a little Jesse Velez next week. Maybe we'll go into the old. We'll go into the archives and get one of the To Catch a Predator guys. Maybe a little Stephen GC. Who knows? Anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. I hope everybody has a great weekend. Goodbye, my precious princesses. Shout out to Lauren Armstrong.